Hi everyone! I have been away pretty much the entirety of summer. I'm so sorry. It's just been a really busy summer. I'm now 24 weeks pregnant, so I think when I left off, like I was definitely newly pregnant, so we have long known the gender of the baby that we're having. So usually you would find out at 20 weeks, meaning I would have normally found out about 4 weeks ago, but I have known since 13 weeks of pregnancy. So I did the Harmony blood test to find out the gender of the baby. It was kind of something that they were pushing on me at the doctor's office, or at least the nurse was, almost making it sound as if like I have to do it. And where we are, it's a super expensive test to do, and it's more so to test for like Down syndrome and things like that, which I think, like, I know I got tested for my first pregnancy with Annika, but I know I didn't pay for it. So this is a little bit different. I'm not sure why the cost is there, but we never had, at least I never knew about any option. I've never heard about the Harmony test, and I never knew about an option to find out gender early, which I'm really glad I didn't do with Annika, because when you are 20 weeks and that kind of special moment happens at the doctor's, when you can definitely see, like, at least with Annika, it was like right front and center, and I just started to cry before they even told me because I knew. And it's such a special moment. I was debating whether or not I should find out for this child, but honestly I was so a little bit anxious, and I wanted to know. I was kind of having a little bit of anxiety over the fact, would I have to rebuy all new stuff for a boy, and would I have to get rid of all my treasures that I've packed away from Annika? Because when I packed them away, I always really thought that I was going to have another girl and that I would see all these beautiful sleepers again, and dresses and little treasures. So the thought of having to like donate them really bothered me. And so it was just too tempting, that I could find out that early at 13 weeks. So I told my doctor, so I don't have to do this test. Like, it's super expensive. And then he goes, yeah, like, given your age, you're probably a good percentage for not having Down syndrome. I guess it's as you're pregnant older, you'd be more susceptible to that. Excuse me. And so, but I said, but like, I've been waiting in the waiting room, and I called my insurance, and I'm covered at 80%, which was really good. I didn't think we would be. We were covered at 80%. So really the test cost me $100. I said, I will do it. However, for, just to find out the gender. And he laughed and he agreed. A lot of people do that actually, just to find out the gender, because for me, whether the baby had Down syndrome or not, I said, so what? Like, then what are you gonna do? And he goes, yeah, it's like more for moms who would abort the pregnancy. Well, I wouldn't. So, I don't need to pay $500 for a test to tell me whether I do or I don't. I guess it'd be nice to know beforehand, but I wasn't super concerned with that. So I was, really anxious to find out the sex, and having, even before I went through the IVF, I knew that I really wanted a girl. And you'll find out what we're having at the end of this video. I'll put what we are having. And I really wanted to name this girl Adeline, and I've had this name for so many years. I'll probably do a separate video on kind of how I thought of my kids' names and things like that, because I'm just a crazy person that have had names since I was very, very young. So all this to say, I told my doctor, like, you have to help me and have Adeline. And he laughed and he goes, well, I don't know if I can help you with that, but we'll definitely get you pregnant. So that was when I was working with my fertility doctor. So I wanted to know, do I need to buy all new things for a boy, or will I have my Adeline like I always hoped I would and get to keep my girl thing? So stay tuned to the end of this video. I think what this is going to be is just, I'm doing a little bit of work this morning, and then I'm running out and doing an errand, and then I'll probably be just doing some things from home, cleaning up and some things like that. So I'll probably be turning the camera on and off and just talking to you guys. And I've realized, since I've been gone for so long, not only was it hard to get motivated to do a video and get organized, and honestly I just have not had the time. I feel like with the pregnancy, Man, does it ever fly by your second time? That's for sure. I'm already 24 weeks. It's crazy. So I am in crazy like prepare mode, and I'm redoing our guest bedroom to be Annika's new room, and then I have to kind of freshen up the nursery for the new baby and change some things. So I just feel like when I'm not working, I'm constantly sorting what I need to do with the bedrooms and things like that. And for Annika's room, I already had furniture in my guest room, so half of it is antique. And the other half belonged to my nanny, my grandma that passed away. And I always knew I wanted to refinish that furniture so Annika could have it. So I'm kind of in the midst of doing that. I will turn on the camera and kind of, it's really messy in there because really it's my project room right now. We haven't started painting. There's just stuff everywhere. So I will show you kind of like a before and after, and as we're going through and changing that room, I'll bring you guys along for that. And I need to go run out, and I'm gonna look at Time Maternity, which I really hate Time Maternity. I have not bought anything. You'll see in a previous video that I bought all my clothes off of Zulily, including this top. I'll show you guys my bump in a little bit. And but I want to look at Time Maternity. I want to see if I can grab kind of like a fancy sort of going out dress. We have an event in a little over a week, and it's with the Food Network, and I'm so excited. I saw all the ads on TV, and my husband told me it took him a while to clue in and remember, and he goes, oh, we actually have tickets for that. So I'm super excited. And basically what it is there's a hospital here in Montreal Jewish General Hospital, and it's a fundraiser for that. And so it's all these well-known chefs. I only recognized one of the names, which was Chef Michael John. And then I guess there's just regular people who kind of bought in to cook alongside with these chefs, and that's where the charity part comes in. And then from what I know, I really don't know many details yet, but I believe that we're at like different tables, and we get to like watch, and then you get to eat, and there's like little cocktail hours, which doesn't do a whole lot for me, but I think it's going to be really fun. You have to dress up. So if I can score like a little nice maternity dress, I might. I don't have high hopes because Time Maternity is not my favorite place at all. My sweet legs are starting to get a little bit tight on my belly. I also showed those in a previous video. I still love them. They're so comfy, but I will get like little lines on my tummy from where it's like been digging in. So I'm tempted to also look for a pair of leggings, but I am not tempted to pay $65 for their cheap leggings, which my first pregnancy I had leggings from Time Maternity, and you literally wash them and they just don't even look good after a few washes. So all my Zulily stuff I've really enjoyed, and you can get things for much cheaper. Excuse me. I feel like I'm gonna like always start coughing too. I've had such bad allergies. So since I've been gone and not filming, I've had insane allergies this year. We didn't have that great of a summer. It was pretty cold. And because I'm pregnant, I was getting sick like crazy, including I got hand, foot, and mouth disease from Annika, which is like a childhood illness, kind of like chicken pox, where you get kind of just a terrible high fever. 2 days later you then feel better, and you get like little spots all over you, and I got it, which is very rare for adults, but because I'm pregnant, I'm just picking up everything. She had a cold weeks ago. I had it in my nose. I thought it was just my allergies. It wasn't, and I still have like a scratchy throat and a cough, so anything will like set me off. So that's a lot of fun. So I'm going to go show you guys my bump, and then I will come back and I think I'll show you guys the room, and then I'll to let you know if I got anything good from Time Maternity for this Food Network event. So I'm going to stand up right now and try to see if I can show you. So there it is at 24 weeks. I'm so much bigger now than I ever was with Annika. I feel the baby move all the time, and it's really special. I just love that. I was really concerned that I would never get pregnant again and I would never feel a baby move, so that's really awesome. So I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit. Okay, so this is the room that will be Annika's, and it's a big, huge mess right now. We just put in this chandelier, which maybe I'll turn off the light so you can see it a little bit better, but it was purchased like 2 years ago from Costco, and we always knew that it would go in her room when she was a little older. And I don't think you can find this one anymore, but I could be wrong. I just refinished this bench for Annika last night, and it's gonna go at the foot of her bed. So this whole upholstered part here needs to kind of really be given a good clean, and this also belonged to my nanny. And I've been refinishing a lot of her furniture with Annie Sloan chalk paint and just really lightly distressing it. So I finished that last night. You know, obviously the bed's not here, it's just the mattress. So the bed itself is actually in our garage so that I can finish it. It's all painted, but I'm stenciling it now. I'm gonna stencil kind of flowers going across the headboard. What else? A lot of the pictures on the wall are not staying. This one will be staying. This is a painting that we actually got in Portugal. So we got pregnant with Annika on our honeymoon in Italy, and then a few weeks later we got to go to Portugal with my husband's work. And while we were there, we went into like a little gallery, and I saw this picture and I was just standing in front of it like crying, and Eric was laughing at me. But I was pregnant and emotional. I had just found out I was pregnant, so it was really special. I just found out there that I was pregnant. And I looked at this picture, and for some reason I just had this feeling like, I don't know, like that this is how Annika will look. And of course she was named even before I found out that I was pregnant, so I knew that it was Annika in there, whether I knew the gender or not at that point. And I just had a feeling like this would be like old-fashioned Annika, and I just love this painting. So we didn't buy it then, and I was in here doing my makeup when we got home, and I turned around and it was on the wall. So my husband had bought it, which was really hard to get the art gallery owner to part with it. Apparently, like, it was his first kind of masterpiece, and it had sentimental value to him, but my husband kind of convinced him to sell it to us, and somehow snuck it on the plane and all that kind of stuff without me knowing. So, and then this is going to be staying here. Annika loves this photo. It's a little tea party in a field that she was having. This lamp's gonna go, like, stepping on things. I have two side tables like this, and I will be refinishing this as well. And I'm gonna put some like gold detailing and some colors on the flowers and stuff like that. So I'm gonna get started on that tonight. And then taking out, this is like wallpaper my husband put under the glass in here like long time ago, and I'm gonna be taking that out as well, and either painting it or just doing something different. With a window here, she's getting different curtains. This is currently where I get ready. It's a big mess, and this will all kind of be coming out and will be Annika's as well. I've ordered her curtains from Etsy and they are coming. This is the other side table that needs to be finished. I won't even open the closet, it's a disaster in there, and it needs to be completely organized and redone. So that's it. So this is just kind of what it is right now, and when it becomes actually something, I will show you guys. I have paint swatches here, so I know that the whole premise of her room is shabby chic, so we're going with this light peach color here because I figured this one might be too pink. And I think with the light peach, with all the accents, this bedding won't be staying either. She has like a whole beautiful bed set that I bought her. And with the curtains and everything that I've bought, I really think it's all gonna just match and look beautiful once her bed is up. It's a big sleigh bed. You should see my hand everywhere. It's a big sleigh bed, and I think it's gonna be really, really beautiful in here. And then I'm gonna put like a white rug on the floor. So yeah, this room's a mess, but it's my project room, so that's okay. And she's really looking forward also with helping paint the walls. This furniture actually we got when we had just first moved to Montreal, and we bought it from an antique dealer, and comes with those two pieces, and apparently they were used in a Elizabeth Taylor movie. So whether that's true or not, I'm not sure, and I'm not sure which movie it was, but honestly I think it's just the most beautiful anyways, and I don't think I would ever find another that I would like as much. So luckily Annika will inherit that, so she's a lucky girl. I don't know where mommy's gonna do her makeup anymore. So that's that, and I will check in with you guys in a little bit after I go to time maternity. Okay, I thought I would talk to you guys a little bit in the car on my way to time. I wanted to mention earlier before too, and I didn't, that I'll probably just be doing more kind of chill videos. Like today my hair is not done, I don't look the greatest, that's okay, and honestly by the time that the baby comes I will be lucky, sorry the camera's shaking so much, I will be lucky to even look like this. So I'm gonna have to do more laid back videos just in order to come on, because you don't know how many days where you either have no makeup on or barely any, and you could film but you don't feel like getting ready. So I can't quite make it a big event every day because that's just not real life, and I do get ready more and wear more makeup than probably the average mom anyways, but you know, I don't always. So if you don't mind, then I don't mind. And also it would really help me too if you want to see more videos, let me know what you want to see, and you might have to encourage me along a little bit, because it's really easy, you know, to get busy and just kind of put it to the side. So a little bit of encouragement would definitely help. Otherwise you might have to deal with my like snail speed releasing of videos. So it is freezing cold out today. I had to put on this coat which I got last year at Dynamite. It's so soft, I love it. I actually bought a backup because they went on liquidation so many times that it ended up costing me nothing for the second one. And I was wearing my leather jacket today and it is just way too cold, and I sent Annika off to school. I haven't dug out all of our like winter gear yet, so I didn't know where her scarf was, and I ended up sending her with one of my Infinity scarves, which she absolutely loves, and she'll tell everyone that it's mine at school. So it's really cute. The other thing she did this morning, which was adorable, is sometimes she'll compliment my makeup, which is really cute. I'll come in the room and give her a kiss, and she'll say, "Oh, I love your makeup." And today she kept asking to smell me, and she doesn't usually ask to smell me, and she doesn't usually pay attention to perfumes or anything like that. And I have like a light one from Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess that I wear most days where I don't want to be bothered by a strong smell. And this morning she asked to smell me so many times, even before like when I was saying goodbye to her at school. She goes, "Can I just smell you one more time, Mommy?" Oh, I could smell that all day. And I just laughed because today when I was getting ready, I really felt like smelling my replica lipstick on that I always talk about. And usually I try to, you know, spray it when I'm actually going somewhere or doing something. I'm not even seeing Eric tonight, so he won't even smell me. He's going out for like a work thing after. So this is just all for me. But I was like, you know what? I really just feel like it's so comforting, that smell, and I just wanted to wear it. And it's so funny. Annika always knows what's good, and she definitely has like the same taste as me, and she asked to smell me like 10 times before I even dropped her off today. So cute. Just reaffirms how good that scent is. If you haven't smelled it yet, definitely go smell it. Go spray it, at least just spray it on. Go to Sephora, spray it on yourself, and walk away and just live out the whole day. Because like me, when I first smelled it, I thought it was like the weirdest smell. Weirdly entertaining anyway. And as I wore it the whole day, I was just like, man, but it smells really good. So I was hooked on it. I bought the bottle like not long after, so. I should have eaten more. I've been addicted to bagels, and there's a new Philadelphia cream cheese, and it's, I don't know what it's called. I don't know if it's jalapeno cheddar, if it's just jalapeno, but it's literally, it tastes like spicy queso whip on your bagel. And of course in Montreal we have such good bagels, and now when I go back home, if someone offers me a bagel, I'm like, that is not a bagel, that is bread in a donut. So not good. So the bagels here are so delicious, and that's kind of what I've been craving lately, because I notice that my appetite has definitely picked up, and you know, eating in the morning is really hard, especially because right after I drop Annika off, I'm generally getting ready to kind of work right after, so it's easy in the morning. Me and Annika share a bagel. She loves them too with butter, so I've been doing that, and it's good. I should have had another one because I only had half, and I gave her the other half. So I know I'm going to be out and about and get completely starving, because when it hits me like a ton of bricks, and then I absolutely have to grab something that minute. What else? I ordered, if you're in the market for a travel system, or if you're pregnant or anything like that, Toys R Us has the Britax Be Agile travel system, which is the one that I ended up going with. It's kind of like moderately priced. It's not super expensive, but it's not super cheap either. And Annika's car seat is Britax, and like we're super happy with it. For Annika, when she was an infant, like her infant car seat and travel system was Peg Parego, which was good, but I find that like they've changed so much since having Annika. Like you couldn't steer it with one hand, so if you were like drinking coffee and trying to push, you couldn't. And they're so much more compact now, so I definitely knew I wanted a new travel system for this baby. However, I did not want to spend $1,000 doing it, because for a while the Nuna travel system was on sale, which was a good price, I feel, if you are on your first baby. But being that this will probably be our last one, I didn't want to spend $1,000 on a travel system. It was just too much. So right now the Britax Be Agile is on sale for $4.99, which is really good, because the regular $6, and then with tax you're like looking closer to $7. So I could have waited. Until, like, I was thinking initially Black Friday and things like that. But you know, this is still a really, really good price, and I didn't want to push it too much, you know, and wait for it too long. I'm happy that we'll just have it, and that'll be it. So I don't know, what else do I have to say? I feel like I have so much to kind of catch up on. Every single day that I get ready now, and just looking at myself in the camera, I feel so puffy, and like my face is so fat. But that's okay. That's pregnancy struggles. I feel like my face is puffy every day, and I remember when I was pregnant with Annika, just seriously trying to lay on the contour to try to make my face look thinner. And even like your lips get swollen, which was great fun. When I was pregnant with Annika, I felt like I had lip injections, and I would call them my pregnancy lips. So I don't know if they're more plump, or maybe just a little bit more. Hopefully they'll get even more plump. So I'm also interested to see if I blow up as much as I did with Annika. I know I was just a really petite pregnant person and everything like that the first time, which generally you are anyways, and you get a lot bigger the second time. But I gained so much weight with her. I was just always really hungry. But I know that let me know if you experience this, but I've heard that you gain less weight your second time round. So we'll see if that's true. I have no idea. It'd be nice if it was true, because it'll be a lot less work later. I say work, but I really didn't work very much. I did a TRX class, which was so fantastic to get you back in shape. And I don't know when I started it, how many months she was. Definitely not right away. That was not my concern. But I did do a TRX class, and it really, 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 really tightened up my body really quickly. And I can't remember how many months I did it for. Not super long, but you saw the change. Like, I was starting to fit back into clothes and different things like that. So it closed down by my house, so I'd have to like go find a new one. But yeah, if you're trying to lose weight after baby, that's something that really works. And I absolutely hated it, but I'm not a workout person, so I would just want to cry and like look at the clock the entire time. But you knew it was working. Like, you were so sore, and you almost forget how to use your body afterwards anyways, because you just haven't used those muscles and everything like that. It just feels, I don't know, like incredible pain, and your whole body just feels like jello after pregnancy. It's amazing. So we'll see if that changes this time around. I'm probably way more active this time around too, just because, you know, I'm working lots, and I have Annika, so we'll see. It's funny how different pregnancy is the second time around. It's really fun to like compare, and it's something you'll think about a lot because it is super different. construction. So I will turn the camera on when I'm leaving. I probably won't take you into Time Maternity, and really it's not that exciting anyways, and I'm sure you'll know what that looks like. So I will turn the camera on again when I leave Time Maternity, and I'll let you know if anything worked out for me. So I'll talk to you soon. Okay, so I was in time for not even 5 minutes, I'm sure. And it's such a sad state of affairs in there. I really hate going in there. They had nothing for dresses. Yeah, it was really bad. And nothing really for leggings. Everything was, there was a really nice sweater in there. That would have been nice for winter, but I have so many shawls and cover-ups and wraps and things like that. I really don't need it. And it was $70 anyways. So I just find the prices in there are so ridiculous for what you get. And yeah, zero nice dresses, which you really would think, I don't know, with the holidays coming up and stuff, that they would have. So my video got cut off because Eric called right in the middle. So I was just complaining about Time Maternity anyway, so not that important. I'm just on my way home, and I couldn't go all the way out without getting or doing anything, so I was a bad girl and I went and got A&W, because when I'm pregnant, and probably even when I'm not, I crave root beer all the time, and I try not to drink it because I know it's not good for me, but honestly I have popped so little anyways, so it's not a huge deal, and I stay away from diet drinks and all of that. So on my way back home, I was gonna order a nice maternity dress from ASOS, and all the ones that I liked, they were out of all the small sizes, so I don't know. I'm looking for a dress that's like dressy but not super evening, and I feel like I was just looking for that nice in between that was fancy enough but not too crazy. So if I find one in my closet that I can kind of, you know, fit over my bump and make look good, then I'll just do that. But I don't know, I still have time if I want to order something, probably, but like I said, all the ones I like, they're out of small sizes, so. I'm so obsessed with that root beer. Okay, I don't really have anything else to say, I don't think, so I'll probably end this off right here. And I don't know if I will turn my camera back on again, but I probably will, just to at least do a little outro and say goodbye nicely. So I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I'm back home. I just finished eating lunch, and I just wanted to hop on and say thank you for watching. And I know this video was kind of all over the place with me being at home and then trying to run an errand anyways, even though it wasn't much of a success at Time Maternity. I do have a really nice dress. I really wanted like a velvet dress that like hugs your body. I like the like form-fitting maternity dresses more than just like the baggy hide your belly ones. So I kind of wanted like a middle of the road in terms of, I guess, fancy. I'm sure I have something in my closet that I can make work. If not, I might just go with the ASOS one that's sitting in my cart right now. So we'll see what I end up doing, and I might run to the mall next week and have a look at Zara, because I know that they had some nice velvet dresses. I am loving like the velvet trend coming back. I wasn't so sure like when it comes to clothing, but Victoria's Secret, if you have a chance to go, has beautiful velvet bralettes, and I might have shown you some from Victoria's Secret that I bought in the summertime, or spring, I guess, at the beginning of summer when I was on. And they didn't have a clasp at the back, so I had to pull them over my head. And as my boobs got bigger and more sore, it just was such a chore to do, and it just wasn't comfortable. So I ended up getting these ones, and the girls said that even even as my chest grows, it should be okay and have room to grow. It's not underwire or anything like that. And I have to say, they are like the nicest bras that I have, like, ever, and they're just bralettes. And that day they were buy one get one, so I was super excited and I got a bunch of them. The one that I'm wearing today is lace, but it does have it has velvet straps, and that's been like super comfortable. So loving that trend, especially like where bras and underwear are concerned. I bought a whole bunch of the underwear, and oh my gosh, like, it's just so soft. You feel so amazing in it. I don't know if you can see, I was gonna zoom in earlier. Let me see. And I kind of forgot, but being pregnant, I had this the first time. I have red broken capillaries kind of all over my chest and my shoulder. I've never heard of anyone else kind of complain about that. I have one on my lip. I have one under my eye, which you can't see because of my concealer. I can get my camera to go straight now. Oh. It might be slightly slanted, but that's okay. And I know that they got worse when I went into labor with Annika. They got like bigger. I had one here and one here, and they looked like huge pimples actually, and it was just broken capillaries. So all the little ones here, the one on my lip and under my eye, I never had with her. But yeah, I seem to get those when I'm pregnant. I guess just all the extra blood flow in my body. And as soon as I delivered, they pretty much went away within a week or two. So that's weird. I've never heard of any other girl having that or complaining about that. So that's strange. If you had that or have that, let me know. It's weird. I've never heard of it. Anyways, enough rambling on. I'm going to let you guys go. And like I said before in the car, I will be just kind of trying to come on to talk to you more. And if that means, you know, having messy hair and no makeup, then that just might be what I have to do in order to just get more videos out and, you know, follow the flow of my life and how it's going right now and will be going. So thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and don't forget to let me know what you would like to see in the future, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.